the new religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Religion.
Yeah, memes are a new religion. Wow. That's all. I look at so many memes every day, and that's how I get news through memes.
That's how I heard about the aliens.
That's how I heard about the Lizzo stuff was through memes. That's how I heard about the aliens was through memes.
Yeah.
You know, it's like somebody makes fun of it. I don't seek out news until someone starts making fun of it. Comic-Con, we didn't really do much.
We didn't do that much.
That was cool though.
It was fun.
Yeah. To whatever friend was like, you two go. We went. Okay.
That's a clue.
Yeah. Mating manatees. Which is funny because I was like, mating manatees? That sounds like the next TLC show about fat people, but they're trying to find love. Like, mating manatees.
So you should pitch that. Oh my God.
I'll get canceled so fast.
Hello and welcome to the 30s podcast. This is episode 60. Holy shit, my name is Clint.
Holy shit, my name is Marcus.
Hello, Marcus.
Uncle, some would say.
Uncle?
Yeah.
Uncle! I give up. We have producer Caesar with us.
Yeah, holy shit, I'm here too.
Gang's all here.
What a day. It's been, we had a little tiny break.
Just a tiny one, just
Small
1 week.
break.
We had
Didn't mean to break.
some stuff going on,
Yeah, it was fine.
but we're back.
I went to Alabama with my family where all I did was eat steak and CrossFit. That's about it.
Steak and CrossFit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Straight carnivore.
Yeah.
Straight carnivore.
Mhm.
I got so carnivore that I was literally pooping like a coyote.
Okay.
Just
How do coyotes poop?
pooping out berries. That's about it.
Oh, okay. Little pellets.
Yeah, because the carnivore diet, if you really stick to it, it's literally like just red meat and fruit and berries and honey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. No vegetables?
No.
No carbs?
Tried. Yeah, like the fruit is the carbs.
What is the appeal of that diet?
The appeal is
That sounds awful.
I think it's really just about getting the processed food out of your diet.
Okay.
But then because the carnivore diet guy, his name is Paul Saladino.
Is that the meat guy?
Yeah.
That's ripped?
Oh, that might be the liver.
No,
king.
that guy. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
Liver
thinking
King.
of because he's not exactly a role model.
He's not that great.
But sorry, go on.
He's a bit psycho.
Yeah.
And well, first
Didn't
of all,
he get canceled for something?
I haven't seen him.
So yeah.
He was on he was on he was on Joe Rogan. He was on
was?
everything. He was on all kinds of stuff, and now he's
I
nowhere.
think he was doing weird stuff with kids.
Oh,
I could be wrong. I don't know. I feel like that's the thing that gets people canceled nowadays the most.
It's sad. That
As
that's
it
the
should.
most. As
It
it
should,
should.
yeah.
That's terrible. Why is that the common thing?
I don't
hate
know
that.
because I don't want to talk about that. Let's not get into
Moving
that
past
topic.
it,
First
so
5
the-
minutes.
I know. First 5 minutes talking about bleep. I can't even say it.
But Paul Saladino says
Salad, hey, but he's
Isn't
not
it-
eating any salad.
He's not eating it.
red meat.
and he loves to talk on
That's when you could have booed me,
On leaves.
Caesar. Okay. Salad joke.
salad.
Sorry, go ahead.
Saladino, and I get it because if you think about it this way, if you walked into the forest or like the jungle out on a hike or something, you could potentially eat whatever animal comes your way. Like you
Yeah.
could eat if you cook it, you could eat it. Like
Right.
the meat works,
Okay.
but you can't do that with plants.
The meat always works.
The meat.
Speaking
the
for
meat's-
myself.
It's what's for dinner.
Yeah. Well,
Oh no! Stop the show. Stop.
okay, anyway,
the
you're
show.
eating, you've got meat in your mouth. Go on.
Yeah, some meat in your mouth, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of true, because you can't just go off and eat whatever plants.
Well, I don't think you can go off and eat any meat. Like if you were to eat a squirrel, wouldn't that make you sick?
I mean, there's squirrel season, so it could make you sick.
yeah, because Luke talked about it,
Yeah.
about shooting squirrels.
There are times where you couldn't eat that, but think about all the poisonous plants and stuff.
What did he say that made you laugh? The squirrel thing? Or I said something about squirrels, and Caesar, I was like,
You're like, because nobody eats squirrels here.
yeah. Oh, that's right. It's like, it's just a fact.
Oh,
But, yeah, I get. Like, I would imagine this happened on It's Always Sunny, so it's obviously not true. Like, they ate I think it was a bird
oh, ew.
or a squirrel in the wild, and they got really sick. And I would think, well, yeah, you can't. Those animals carry all kinds of crazy stuff.
Flus,
Yeah, flu.
weird, gross disease.
Well, I don't know if they carry the flu.
The bird flu.
I
Bird
would
flu.
say more like rabies.
bird flu,
Oh yeah,
rabies,
that's true.
swine flu.
Yeah.
Animals could kill you, but it's so funny how Saladino he'll talk about stuff and he'll literally be like, oh well, broccoli is carcinogens, and I'm like, okay,
What?
broccoli I could do without. Like broccoli,
I'm one of the
it
rare
doesn't
few
work
that
in my
likes
stomach,
broccoli.
but does it mess with your body?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You don't feel it?
No.
No.
What does it do to your stomach?
Leaky gut, gas.
Cheese does that to me.
I basically become Oppenheimer,
Is
and
it-
I
Explode?
Yeah.
Is it the same effect as cheese has on people? Like, I can't really eat cheese.
Kinda.
That makes my ass
Yeah.
explode.
yeah, and that's like he's into raw milk
Ugh.
because I guess pasteurizing milk it adds a bunch of stuff to it,
Yeah.
and it's like it waters it down, so it's not even milk really.
I've heard of the raw milk thing.
And I've been drinking raw milk now, and it's I'm not gassy from it.
Is it cow milk?
Yeah, just straight
Why?
up cow milk. It's just more
What's the
natural.
benefit of it?
It's more natural. It has the
Did you drink other milk before?
I used to, and I would get too gassy,
I don't drink milk.
but now I don't.
When do you drink a milk?
Huh?
When do you drink milk?
When I'm starting to try raw milk.
Right? Like Mario was asking, when do you drink a milk?
When's it good?
Well, it's a legitimate question. Like, as an adult, when you like, I'm gonna have a glass of milk.
Well, my dad does that, but I also do like protein shakes.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
There's working in a restaurant.
Oh,
Restaurants for years. Long I have. There's always a very specific kind of person that orders a milk,
mhm.
and it's I don't know.
Creeps?
No, it's well. I'll bring it up later because it bleeds into one of the topics we have
Oh,
later.
no.
But it's always a very specific kind of person eating a very specific thing,
Hmm.
and let's just say these people also love Diet Coke too.
Oh.
So it's that kind of person. You're like, a milk. Like, I'll take a well done steak and a milk. Ugh.
Is that really what happened?
That's a real thing.
That's what they order.
Yeah, well done steak and milks, or like a pork chop and a milk.
Oh.
Just like, oh, fucking gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's too much.
Sorry, go on. Back to you
But,
eating meats.
Like, it's just so hard to just eat like the one thing though. It's
It's
hard.
frustrating.
You just get so. But
boring.
steak is good, but then you get bored of steak. That's sad.
Yeah. I have
Sad
this,
life.
I do this meal prep thing every once in a while. My friend has this meal prep business.
Yeah.
So I'll order meals from him. I'm like, oh, this is like great. This is all my food. But then it's the same two things. I'm just
Yeah.
like, this is just chicken and steak. I can't eat this every day. Someday I just want, a pasta
Mm-hmm.
or a sandwich.
Yeah,
You can't just eat meat all day.
it's tough.
Yeah.
It gets tiring.
I just
It's
feel
effort.
like, yeah, it would be like,
Yeah.
it'd be a chore to have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, God, I gotta cook another steak.
Yeah.
I made a flank steak last night
Ooh.
and it was good, but it's like, I don't want to have to do this every day. It was like, I had to prep it,
Mm-hmm.
I had to marinate it, and I had to cook it, and I had to like monitor it to make sure, it's cooked right, the temperature. And it's like, I don't want to have to do this every day.
Yeah, it's a
So,
lot.
Yeah.
A lot, but but I don't know. It feels good to be healthy. Get to
Yeah.
that. I just know what I can't. At least some of the stuff I can't eat.
There's so many diets out there, though,
Yeah.
that they can't all work for everybody.
Yeah, there's no way.
Like, say I tried the Carnivore Diet and I gained 20 pounds.
Whoa.
Like, well, that didn't work for me.
how did you do that?
Yeah, it's like I just ate steak every day.
That's
Like,
all I
well,
did.
that's why.
I became what I was eating. I'm a giant cow.
Yeah, now I'm a cow. Well, great. And then CrossFit too.
Damn CrossFit, man.
That's
I love their CrossFit.
that's high intensity, right?
Yeah.
The worst kind of exercise.
And it's like it'll be like 20 minutes, but it's the worst intense
20
workout
minutes
you've
of
ever
just
done.
like push your body to the
Just-
limit. Yeah, I can't
It's
do
like,
that.
this is working out the whole body. Shouldn't we specify and focus on one?
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm in incredible shape,
Incredible.
but the one time I did a high. Do you laugh at that? Okay. Don't laugh at me. Thank you. The one time I did a hit class, I was like, I don't know if we should be doing this to our bodies. I'm just
Yeah.
pushing ourselves to the absolute peak for 30 minutes or whatever. It's like, can't we just spread this out over an hour?
Yeah, I don't want to almost die every day.
Yeah. I was on the floor afterwards, like, like, didn't feel good.
I don't need that.
No, it's a racket. I don't want that.
Lord.
So what else did you do down there?
Well, I saw Barbie again.
I also saw Barbie
Saw
again.
Barbie again. Caesar saw Barbie.
Yeah, I saw it once, but
What
I
did-
watch it again if I.
How'd you like it, Caesar?
I loved it. Thought it was
You loved it?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I listened to what you guys said about it. and
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. I have some new thoughts, but I don't know if I want to talk about it.
I don't know.
Still trending.
I know.
It is trending.
It's just that I feel differently about it after watching it a second time.
Mhm.
A
Yeah.
little bit more on the criticism side of it. And now that I've had time to marinate on it and then I watched it again, I'm like, I don't know. There's just some things that are frustrating in it, which, it's a good conversation, but I don't know if this is the right place.
I don't know.
It's not.
It's fine.
It's not really funny conversation. It's just like, I don't know.
I think the most fun out of it, seeing it the second time, is that I'm like, you know what? They're making fun of dudes a lot, but like, I still like The Godfather.
Yeah.
And horses
Yeah.
are cool.
See,
And
horses
Rocky?
are cool. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Horses are cool.
So it's like, okay, you're gonna make fun of that. Like, well, then what are the cool things that women have that we like? You'd flip and make fun of that.
It would be interesting to see the opposite of
Mhm.
say that the switch and they had to distract the Barbies.
Yeah.
What kind of jokes would they use?
What would they do?
I don't know.
They would just start gossip.
Yeah, well, he's. Yeah, I don't know. I
Just
don't
fat
know.
shame each other.
Sure.
Be like, so you've been gaining weight? Are you
Yeah.
pregnant?
Saying that one of the Barbies is not a girl's girl.
Ooh,
Yeah.
not a girl's girl.
Well, one of them wasn't, if you know what I
What
mean.
does that even mean?
Hey, you missed that joke, Clint.
I'll rewatch it.
One of them wasn't a girl's girl, if you know what I mean. Just to say she had some really thick legs. And she had never mind. She was always wearing, she wore a choker a few times in the movie
Oh.
where you couldn't see her,
Did she?
her throat.
Oh,
Yeah. Which I thought was kind
Oh,
of sad.
honey.
I'm like, you don't have to cover that up. We all know.
yeah, but loved the Ken movie. Such a great Ken movie.
It was a good Ken movie. It definitely was a Ken movie.
Yeah,
It wasn't, we could have called it Barbie and Ken.
it could have, but that would defeat the
The
point.
Yeah.
If they would have called it that, then Ken would have been fine.
would have been okay.
True.
That's the whole problem.
Yeah.
Ken should have been in the title.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's got good memes coming out about it though.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah, as long as memes come from something.
Memes are the new religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, religion.
Yeah, memes are a new religion. That's all. I look at so many memes every day, and that's how I get news through memes.
That's how I heard about the aliens.
That's how I heard about the Lizzo stuff was through memes.
Lizzo
That's how I heard about the aliens was through memes.
Yeah.
It's like someone
I
makes
don't- yeah, I
somebody
don't
makes
trust
fun
the
of it.
news.
I don't seek out news until someone starts making fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, what's going on in the world? Like, oh, aliens are real. Okay, but it's true. Like, if you're someone like me, I think like a lot of people who just doesn't watch the news or doesn't go on like a news site that often because they're just so fake
Yeah.
that it's like you're like, all right, I don't care about this. But then when someone makes a really funny meme, you're like, oh,
Got to get into it.
now let me see what's going on with Lizzo and her bananas.
Yeah. Or banana.
And her bananas.
Yeah, like when the side of your phone shows the news and stuff.
Oh yeah, nobody reads that.
This is such bullshit.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
look at this.
nobody reads that. I took that widget off. I don't want that on my
Yeah, I don't
my
want
screen.
that. I should take that off.
My widgets now. Let me tell you, my widgets. I got rid of most of them, but it's Twitch and the weather.
Oh,
That's all it is for my widgets. Twitch and the weather,
that seems good.
and the battery power because I don't know how to get rid of that one.
Oh.
It doesn't go away. Oh, you can remove it. I like it though.
And another way that I knew that like that widget is bullshit. I keep saying bullshit today.
It's fine. Embrace
bullshit.
it. Embrace the bull. We talked
bullshit.
about cows earlier.
Bullshit. Is that
Bullshit.
like the news broke about like potential real aliens, like aliens being real, but none of that was on here on the
'Cause nobody
stupid top
cares.
news widget. It was like, see what Kevin Costner did with his ex-wife,
Yeah.
or Trump again. I don't want to see Trump on my phone.
He's gonna come. It's gonna be an election. You're gonna hear all about Trump every day again.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
he's back on the stupid.
I don't know. Sometimes he's funny.
Yeah,
but-
I do miss his Twitter or his X.
His
Oh.
X.
X.
Oh
It's
yeah.
Twitter now.
Yeah.
Twitter's X. God.
But we still are gonna call it Twitter.
Yeah.
Right.
Why did we stop?
No one's
that?
gonna call it
I
X.
can't stop that.
What is tweeting now?
Yeah. Why did they do this?
What do you-
Posting, they just call it because
Posting.
retweeting is just now reposting.
Oh.
Okay.
Posting on X.
Posting on X.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, ew.
Don't be posting on X.
Yeah.
Sounds like a OnlyFans thing.
Hey, this is
I
a
don't know.
family show.
Well, because they were
We
trying
don't-
to rename the video portion of Twitter instead of Twitter.
Just because your family listens to this show, Clint, it's not a family show.
we're too far into it for it to be like it doesn't matter at this point. We can say
Yeah.
whatever we want now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We already said bullshit 3 times.
I know. We're in the free world.
Oh.
There's no
Or after the
rules.
first 5 minutes, we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Caesar, from now on, if you can, the first 5 minutes of the show, just bleep me saying fuck. Like,
Oh my god.
if you can.
Yeah.
I know it's part of my casual everyday speech, but 'cause that's a thing, I guess. Now you have to be like Josh Potter calls it the nice boy clock, where he has a little countdown on his podcast of 5 minutes, and it's called the nice boy. And then once that 5 minutes over, it's just like fuck, fuck, fuck. It's like actual like funny stuff instead of just like, oh, we're here to kumbaya. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Well, is that because just like the beginning of doing
algorithm,
this,
you
the
can't-
algorithm?
Yeah, it's like I don't. I don't want to explain it on the show, but it's just like the first 5 minutes have to be clean.
Huh.
No cursing, no whatever.
Well, I
you know
messed
about
that
it,
up
Caesar.
already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and it has to be like even the snippets at the beginning too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
what we're doing now. It's like I gotta not say fuck in any of those, or
I could just bleep it. It's fine.
Okay, there we go.
Wow. Look at you.
I'll just
Look
put
at
it on
you
the bill.
thinking about that though.
I'm trying to make this a
That's-
thing. Okay, I'm
oh,
trying.
that's some growth.
I like this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I have fun doing this every Friday. I'm trying to. Like the numbers are going back up because
Yeah.
we did get shadow banned for a little bit. I think I don't know what happened,
Oh.
but I'm trying to make this entertaining for the people and also have it, the reach. Get the reach out there for the people. And if I'm going to be pushed away for saying fuck,
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not get
Rather
pushed
not be
away.
pushed. I don't want you pushed away.
You got to play the game.
just throw,
Yeah.
not even a bleep, just like the audio's gone because
Oh,
the
yeah, I
bleeps
do
are
that,
going.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, the bleeps really. You
Yeah, I
did
wasn't
that.
gonna add a bleep.
Yeah, that's just like that's too much because our show is just going to be me bleeping the whole time. Like a
I
goddamn
would love
robot.
that. Thank God. Thanks, AI.
Yes, your parents would love that too. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
they love that. Finally, shut up.
Finally stop talking.
Oh my God.
But yeah, anyway, so aside from the semantics of how our show is going to be made, yeah, Barbie, I watched it again. It was frustrating. That's a whole other episode. I don't want to just sound like I'm complaining the whole time, but
Wow, growth.
I know
Look at this guy. Jeez.
criticism, not complaining.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
we talked about it in the car. And my criticisms were valid, right? Yeah. So it wasn't like I'm just like fuck. Everyone likes this movie.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it's more like they're trying to say something and then
They aren't.
They don't.
They're not saying. Or they're not really resolving what they're saying, or
Yeah,
they're just
they're not
like it's
fixing
mixed
a
messaging.
problem.
A lot of mixed messaging in the movie. That's
Yeah.
just like okay. Like, Anyway, fuck. Now I want to talk about it.
Yeah, can't wait for the real man hating toy movie Polly Pocket. Directed
So
by
what
Lena
is
Dunham.
Polly Pocket?
Like another little.
It's another
doll. Just a
Barbie.
small,
It's
like a miniature. That's what
Yeah.
it's called.
Pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember hearing that name when I was a kid. But I don't. It's just like a small Barbie.
Yeah, it's like the
It has
like a
nothing to do with Barbie,
miniature.
but it's like the same idea.
it's just
a little
Mattel, so they own
Okay.
it.
Tiny dolls.
Yeah.
Pocket-sized dolls.
Yeah, 'cause it
And her
would-
name is Polly.
Yeah, because she'd have like her like house or something, and it was
Oh.
small enough to where like you could fit it in a purse
Oh. So you take it with you?
pocket. I
Yeah.
guess
Lame.
I was not into that.
No, I mean that.
Nor
to
was
say the
I.
least.
Like I've said before, I was watching The Exorcist as a kid.
The Lord Almighty.
Not Polly Pocket.
I was having an exorcist happen. No,
Okay.
that's a different pod.
You were exercised as a kid?
Yeah,
Okay.
What?
demons, get all the demons out.
That really
Yeah,
happened?
no,
Oh.
Well, one
Could've.
could argue religious upbringing is a form of
Exorcism?
exorcism
Mm.
or brainwashing, whatever you
Oh,
want to call
wow.
it. Which also the Barbie movie. God.
brainwash.
Well, just like societal conditioning where you're just like,
Yeah, that's the big thing.
we all feel this way because people say it, but you don't have to feel this way.
Yeah.
You know?
we could do
Anyway.
it. You could figure out what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Go do it.
I was telling him the America Ferrera speech where she gives, where she's like, you got to be this, but you got to be this. Like, you don't have to be any of that.
Yeah,
You know, like,
I don't want to get into it.
See, that's why I don't want to get into
I
it
know,
because it's like
dude,
It's your penis. and your
exactly. It's
privilege
like I'm
talking
a
about,
man talking about it, but I think
Hey,
the
babe, you could be whatever you want to be, babe.
I think,
Yeah, come on, babe.
I think it was a line where she said, like, you ought to be a boss, but you can't be mean. It's like, I know plenty of mean boss women, and they're just fine.
They had-
you know,
they
they're
had to do it.
successful and they're wealthy and
Yeah.
they're okay and they live happy lives. And it's just like, I don't know. I understand where she's coming from, but then I do think a lot of that is just conditioning that we are conditioned to feel that way about women, where it's like, I don't really feel that way about women a lot of the times. Or just like, yeah, do whatever you want. But I'm the minority. I know that. But yeah, there's just some frustrating things in the movie. It's like,
I'm also like,
I
go
don't know.
ahead, be the president.
Yeah,
I don't
just do
want to do that.
yeah, so we talked about it. I have a friend who's a woman.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh no. And she was like, this is her thoughts, but I feel the same way, where she was like, I don't want to do any of the jobs that the patriarchy does, like being a president or being like a CEO or being like in charge of anything, because that you have to be kind of a shitty person to have those jobs. And she was like, yeah, let the shitty men take that job because I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And obviously there are women that want to do that stuff too, but not all of them want to do it.
Yeah.
And it was interesting that in the movie, it's like, that's not really a negative. I don't know. It's like, if you want to do that stuff, awesome. If you don't, that's cool too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying about mixed messaging in that movie. And it is just like, it's a fluffy movie anyway. So you can't really, and it's a comedy. So you
Yeah,
can't
it's
really
just
tackle
funny.
those like heavy issues, but
Yeah.
Well, I would say I thought that was the point of it, is that you can be those things, but you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Because that's why that's what was the point of normal Barbie, right? That's why they wanted to make it.
yeah,
Where it's like,
the
hey,
end.
don't put any of these expectations on this person. Just let them be whoever they are.
True.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know. You know, I have a penis, so I don't know anything. Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that.
He's
I'm
okay.
with
He's
that.
okay with having a penis.
Yeah. And not knowing anything.
I don't know anything. It comes with it.
If we've learned from the Barbie movie, yes, that's what it's gonna be. Enough about Barbie, man. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk
Crossing
about
it
it.
out.
I know. I don't want to talk about it.
Damn.
I don't want to talk about it without a woman in the room. It's gonna
Yeah, I
be
know.
like, fuck you, man.
Fuck, man.
What else we
You want
got?
to talk about normies?
Sure, it's your story.
You've been talking about. You've been saying the word normies like the past
Years.
week for years.
Yeah, dude.
Like more.
I used to say it more so when I worked, I still work at this place, but like when I got the job 11 years ago, whatever, and I worked with so many different, like when I was on the shuttle, I'm just like, God, like when I'd sit on that shuttle and think like, there are some weird ass people on this bus, but it was just like normal people who just like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I have really like, I went to the grocery store and got a delicious piece of fish. And I'm just like, this is your conversation. Like, it was really weird. It's just like normies, just people living their lives in the mundane, which is nothing wrong with that. But just like the people that watch Big Bang Theory,
Right.
like those kind of people where you're like, you're consuming the dumbest shit, but you like it.
I know that
and you're
exact
happy.
kind of
Yeah.
guest.
Yeah. I guess.
Person. That's what
these
they were the
these were
guests.
coworkers.
Ugh.
But it's just like, yeah, you're really just like the normal person. You're not, you got no darkness in you. You had a wonderful childhood. You've got a nice 9 to 5. You know, you're not fucked up in any way. That sounds like a thing. That's a thing.
It's kind of nice.
I don't think it sounds nice.
Good for them.
Not for me, but it's just
Yeah,
like,
not for
wow.
me. I can't do that.
I can't do that.
I can't live that
I absolutely
life.
cannot do that. But I just think like, oh, wow, like these people exist in the world. And that's most people in the world.
Mhm.
They're the majority, really. But yeah, I've always kind of said that about like the couch, like the regular person. Like, oh, there's a bunch of normies, people that, you know.
Yeah. And they're cool with it.
Yeah, well, they're fine. It's fine.
Like, there's just something in me where like
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No.
I don't even like. Do you guys like small talk? We said this before, probably.
Oh,
I hate small talk.
Hate small talk.
Hate it.
And that's one of the reasons why I don't go anywhere to social events. It's like, we're like, oh, how's your job? It's like, fine. It's just like,
I've 60 hours of talking about it on a podcast you could listen to instead. And
well, not
then
only
talk to
that,
me.
it's just like, do you really care?
They don't care.
Do you really care what's
The
going on?
worst was last week. So I did CrossFit with my parents. During the workout, my dad goes, and this is my son Clint, to these two women there. And I'm like,
no.
we're not doing small talk now. Not when I'm lifting this.
Yeah. Hi, nice to meet you.
No.
Yeah.
No. This isn't it. This is that's my exact nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm sweaty, working out, not wanting to talk to anybody, half dying, half dead,
Yeah.
and then where are you from? Oh,
The same place he's from.
California.
Yeah.
just-
The best kind of talk is when it's like something happened.
yeah.
Like say we were like walking down the hallway and then someone else is walking towards us and then like I tripped and they're like, I don't know, like it's just like a
Yeah,
funny, like, you
in
know
the
what I mean?
moment,
Yeah,
yeah.
in the moment thing, or like, I don't know. Or something happened to, like we're talking about what happened to us the past week or how we feel about Barbie. It's like that's good conversation, not like, again, I got an amazing piece of whitefish at the store. You know, like,
So
Fucking
it's
care.
hot today.
yeah.
But like with you guys, right? You guys sometimes drive here together.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
drive, how long is the drive?
45-ish.
Yeah.
Do you run out of shit to talk about?
No.
Oh, really?
Okay.
On the way home, maybe, because we just talked for an hour.
Yeah,
but
usually
Yeah.
tired.
we'll just put on a podcast or something. But on the way here, no, we're talking the whole time.
Yeah.
And it's not about the weather.
Yeah.
Unless like, hey, I got this gnarly sunburn from 110 degrees. Want to see it? Like that? Maybe.
Yeah.
But just not like, oh, it's hot out there, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
no,
I can't do it.
we both know it's hot. It's not. Yeah, small talk sucks, dude. It's not good. It's not good. It's always the same, and it's just not. If you
hate
you just don't talk then.
Mhm.
But anyway, the normies. We're back to normies
normies.
because that's what we're talking about. You have a normie story.
I did.
Gotcha.
Well, I have a plane story on the plane ride back.
Okay.
So I go to sit in a middle seat. Already, I noticed the two that I'm sitting by. I don't think they're a couple, but I'm like, there's something like they know each other. And so I sit down. The guy on the left, he's like talking over me to the girl, to the woman. So these is two women. I thought, they could be brother sister. They could be married. I don't know. And they're like talking to each other. I'm like, do you want to sit right by her? We could totally switch seats. And the guy's like, no, I'm good.
You should have said like, well, I want to switch seats.
I'd be better off
Yeah.
because
I've got an ear on both sides. I'm hearing both of you guys.
They're like talking the whole time. He has her pizza there.
They're
I'm like,
reaching over you for the food. and
yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
He's
no.
like tossing it over me, and I'm
Man.
like, oh, we should have moved. We should have moved. Why?
I would have just been
Why?
like, hey guys, one of us has to move.
We got to
You know,
do
like,
this. Yeah. Like this is how do you know? I was also I just felt a little betrayed because I was like, do you know her? He was like, oh no.
What?
You're sharing your food.
Sharing food. And then at the end of the flight, he's like, oh yeah, that's my sister. And I'm like, good God, this guy. He's
So
like,
you
yeah, she lost her
do know
glasses
her?
on the plane. So the whole time she was like wondering where her glasses were. I guess some guy like 3 seats back had them. And
What?
So then he was complaining that like, oh, his sister would have to buy like $300 new glasses. And I was like, you haven't heard of Warby Parker? What's
Yeah.
So then I showed
You
it.
find
I
a
showed
discount
him
code on every
really did
the
podcast.
website.
Warby Parker.
Oh my god.
He looks at it and he takes his photo and he takes a photo of my phone.
Oh my god.
And then he like leaves and he's like, thanks, man, and tries to hug me.
What?
And I'm like, what happened here?
What the hell?
What was this? He really wanted to know where to get $80 glasses.
This is
He
a
really
god.
appreciated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good ad for Warby Parker if you ever want to sponsor us.
Warby Parker.
Yeah, see, you make people happy on planes.
Yeah, it's just so crazy.
You've never heard of Warby Parker?
How? He's like, huh?
Yeah, people still go to lens crafters these days.
Yeah. And the Target.
Yeah.
You go to the one in Target, pay $300. No. I've known the glasses industry my whole life.
Mm.
And they're a monopoly. They own all of the glasses, or they did.
Yeah.
Until Warby Parker and Zenny, I use Zenny too, where they're like, no, you don't have to. Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
airplane-
that's an example of a normie.
some normies. And I'm like, normies don't,
Yeah.
they don't know Warby Parker.
Yeah, that's okay. I didn't realize
Like,
that.
come on,
That's
man.
a normie thing.
It's been a
that means
while.
they don't listen to any podcasts.
Yeah. Do you feel like you don't know sometimes what normies people listen like? Because I'm like, oh, what I like is the most important stuff to me. So I don't know the outside world. What are they watching?
I just don't consume what they consume. So like say like I brought up Big Bang Theory. I know what that is.
Mhm.
I don't know. I can't tell you anything about the show other than it's lame, But I don't know. I don't think sometimes with music I feel that way because I don't listen to a lot of mainstream music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Or
listen to like rave music.
I don't listen to
Rave?
Morgan
EDM.
Wallen.
I said,
Oh, Morgan Wallen?
Yeah, I don't listen to that.
what is that?
That's okay.
He's like the biggest country
The
star.
country
but-
guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have no barometer.
He's
for what that is,
alright.
but yeah, music because I don't listen to like radio songs.
Yeah.
quote. Like I have our friend is like, you never heard this? I'm like, no. How would I hear this? I don't have radio for
Yeah.
one, and two, like I don't listen to like mainstream music. It would never cross my radar. So why would I hear it?
Mhm.
And so stuff like that. It's music, especially. I don't know a lot of music.
Music's big because I grew up listening to the Christian version of everything.
Oh my god!
So ever since then, I feel like
Wait, what is a Christian version?
there was a
They
time
had like
in
Baby Got Back with
in
the Christian version.
2000s, kinda.
Really?
So
What?
instead of Baby Got Back, it's this guy Toby Mac doing rap about God, and it's like, this is
Oh my
not
god!
the greatest.
Baby got Jesus.
There's like like Fall Out Boy was this band Stellar Cart, and there it was just
Really?
it's
Like
weird.
really like that style of music? But
yeah,
just,
like you could look. And,
This is real.
Yeah, so there's like, there's like the Justin Timberlake version is probably Toby Mac. He probably was.
Does this guy still sing?
I don't know. I feel like Christian music kind of died out.
Yeah.
It really did because they're all just basically copying mainstream.
yeah.
But just
Even like I want to
inserting
write a bit. I was
Jesus into it.
writing a bit before about how like even worship bands at church, they're all just a cover band. They're covering Hillsong or like one of those. Every female now, every female is doing an impression of the singer Kari Jobe, who did songs like Oceans. Have you heard of Oceans? Are you just
Yeah.
looking it
I
up?
was like, what?
I feel like you're making all of this up.
I am not. I kind of
What are
wish
these
I
names?
was.
Just looked at Caesar gave me like I don't know what this is. Carrie Jobe.
It's just
It's like
Kari
Joe-
I was like expecting a name I
I
would
know.
know.
Like you didn't know.
Sorry, go on,
It's like,
Carrie.
yeah, obviously Kari Jobe because
You don't know Kari Jobe?
I don't know what to tell you. Like, go listen to it. No, don't go listen to it.
No, I trust you. This is
her
real. I trust
voice-
that this is real.
Yeah, this is real.
Okay,
I couldn't
all right.
make that up. I wish I could make that up. But Kari
Did she
Jobe,
pick Job because that's like a biblical name?
Kari Jobe.
That's what it is, right?
yeah, that's
Okay.
Is she?
I don't know.
That's like when you got like someone's name fits their job a little too well.
Like what?
Larry Jerusalem.
Wait, that's
You're
not
like-
real,
you're
right?
like-
I can't have
He's
no
like a
idea.
Bible professor named Michael DeAngel or something. Like I don't even know.
Michael DeAngel.
But so Kari
He's got a
Jobe,
D apostrophe.
yeah, DeAngel, Donjel.
DeAngel. Oh, Donjel. Okay. He's like, guys, it's pronounced Donjel.
Just don't worry about
Yeah.
it. Don't think too much.
It's
into it.
Italian.
Open up your Bibles to 1 Corinthians.
Oh my God. So go on with these
So anyway,
people.
so Kari Jobe,
These real people.
she has this really low, deep voice.
Okay.
You called me out upon the water.
Oh my.
So now whenever I see
God.
it, I'm like, oh, they're doing an impression. Look at them go.
Okay.
Like when I go to church,
Carrie Jobe's
it's hard for
is
me
a
to
big
watch
deal.
now. She's maybe
Okay.
the biggest.
Okay. They're all just
Yeah.
trying to be like Carrie Jobe.
Yeah. And so when I was trying to write a longer joke about it, it's like, because these guys, they're listening to all kinds of music probably too. Probably not just the worship stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So what if they're playing and then suddenly they're like becoming the other artists that they listen to?
Yeah.
Like suddenly they become like Queen. And they're like, "Heal me, God." They go into like an 8-minute. We're just gonna keep playing this song. Just keep playing over and over and over again.
But you were saying about the music though, it's like it's not that they're
Yeah.
doing covers of them and changing the lyrics. It's like they're just copying that style and adapting it to Christian music.
Yeah, well, yeah, because that's what they would do. Because they would listen and go, "Oh, this is like screamo." Like, because screamo was pretty big back then, and then it was just, "Oh, we're gonna sound like this, play the same guitar
Yeah.
and all the same tunage and stuff,
Right.
but change all the words."
do people still call it
Switchfoot.
screamo?
Yeah. Oh, Switchfoot was pretty good.
Because they're
Yeah.
almost mainstream.
Yeah, they got really close. And that was the drama at church. It was like,
Oh my God.
oh, they're Christians in a band. They're not a Christian band. They don't count. So they give
Creed.
them shit. Yeah, like Creed.
Is Creed a Christian band?
Or they were
Their
Christians.
songs are religious.
Christians in a band.
Yeah. Well,
God.
that
Then they're
song
not,
"Can You Take
yeah.
Me Higher" is about God, right?
Yeah. Oh, I hope maybe.
Oh.
That's also the great part about
I
worship
thought it was
songs.
about getting high. I
Is it
thought
could be about getting high,
Yeah.
or it could be about God.
It's about God?
Yeah.
It could be about your girlfriend, or it could be about Jesus.
Oh, God.
Who's to say?
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't. I have no.
Anyways, but yeah, music. 'Cause that's how I always felt like I'm having to catch up because I had that
Yeah.
version of it. So I feel like I have to keep learning.
I'm just stuck in the past with music. I'm stuck in the 80s and 90s.
Mm.
Like, a lot of the new stuff doesn't really do it for me.
Your video
some of it
games,
does. Oh yeah, game music too.
game music.
Yeah. Fuck, what was it? Oh, Screamo. They still call it that?
I don't know.
I haven't heard that. I
Yeah,
haven't heard.
it's
I haven't
not
heard that in a long
mainstream
time.
thing anymore. Like it's
Yeah.
not like popular, but it's
I just think like hardcore music. It's more like I haven't heard that. I haven't heard screamo in years. Like that term screamo.
Oh.
I just assume it got phased out.
coming back. 'Cause
Is
it's
it?
like
Yeah.
that alternative wave from the early 2000s is like slowly becoming a new thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it all comes in waves. It ebbs and flows. Okay. Do we have anything else to talk about before topics? Do you
Nice.
want to talk about Comic-Con? We didn't really do much.
we didn't do that much.
That was
to-
cool though.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To whatever friend was like, you should go. We went. Okay.
That's a clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it was okay.
It was cool. I got thrust into a Funko Pop line. That was
Oh, yeah.
crazy. So we were just standing by the
Hitting my nose on this fuck.
by the entrance of it, and they opened it, and people rushed through. So I got like pushed in.
The nerds
Yeah.
are crazy
They were wild. That was kind
for
of
their pops. And I don't give a shit about pops, but I was with you guys.
Yeah.
And we just, you guys just asked that man, like, is this the line?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, we don't know when we're going to open. And then we turned around and they opened the line.
Immediately.
And so, like, we were right at the front of the line, or the back of the line, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, we asked that guy when's it going to open. I don't know. I spun around my back, and I guess they opened it right then, and just herds of people came at us. It was like the scene in Jurassic Park with the
Yeah.
Gallimimus of just stampeding, and I was fucking Lex looking around. Or
What,
Tim,
what was the
Lex and
line
Tim.
for exactly?
The
Pops,
Funko
those
Pop
little
toys.
big
Like all
headed-
of them?
They
The
had
exclusive ones.
yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
Comic Con
That
one, the ones that the
Comic-Con?
nerds would jizz over.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you got in the line. Our other friend kind of dipped out. I got like sandwiched between people pushing me into the line, and I had to do like,
Yeah.
I had to shoulder myself out of it. But I was like, you guys are fucking crazy. All for some little toys that are going to sit on a shelf somewhere.
And then when I'm in line,
That's what mine do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They don't do
like,
anything.
I'm gonna sell mine. I don't need them.
You
These
don't
ones I
need
got. Because I'm in line, and the couple in front of me are like, "Are you gonna buy all of them?" And I'm like, "Are you psychotic?"
You should have said, are you going to buy all of them?
You? And they said yes. They were like,
People are nuts, dude.
but they did point out which ones were worth a bit more.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay,
They're
Give me a
still, they're still, I have the Kill Bill, the bride one. That's worth
Yeah.
$110. So
holy cow,
you can make a little money off of it.
nice.
I guess a little bit. It seems like it's more of a hassle then. You got to box it up and pay for the postage and you got to ship it. I hate doing that stuff. I'm
Yeah,
not going to the post office. Is that my watch? It's loud. But yeah, not much happened at Comic Con.
yeah, that's okay. It was fun.
Yeah, it was
cool.
something to do for the day.
Yeah.
It was more fun to just eat and drink.
You went one day?
Yeah,
I went one day. Saturday?
yeah.
Saturday.
Sorry, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, not very eventful. I guess I could talk about Paso Robles. I saw Nelly,
Nelly
the singer.
at Paso
What?
Robles.
Yeah, he's no Kari Jobe. What was her name?
Kari Jobe.
Kari
Yeah,
Jobe.
sorry, it took me a while.
He's all like, Kari
You didn't
Jobe,
say-
Kari Jobe. We're like, what? And I'm like, Nelly. He's like, what? He's saying, like, it's getting hot in her.
I thought you guys had a mutual friend named Nelly.
No.
I was like, oh, good for you guys.
So I guess I think it's called the Mid-State Fair is happening, but it's like the OC Fair, LA County Fair. And it was happening in Paso, and we were like, what the hell's going on? So the day we got there, Luke Bryan was there.
Oh,
That's
okay. Country.
It's a country singer. Yeah. I don't know who that is.
Luke Brown.
But I did notice, because we had to drive by the venue for it, and there was just a bunch of like white girls in cowboy boots. And I'm like, is this Stagecoach? What the hell is this? And they're like, we saw signs for the fair and that Luke Bryan was there. I'm like, I don't know who that is. And so we looked it up when we got to our Airbnb and realized that the next day, T.I. and Nelly were going to be there performing. And I was like, in Paso? Like, we were kind of shocked. We didn't realize Paso's like it's not like a backwater place, but it's like, why are they here singing in this town? So we went to the fair that day, and we missed T.I. We got there too late for him. He opened for Nelly, I guess. But we like heard him because we were in the fair. We weren't into the arena yet. And then we got in there for Nelly, and it was wild. It was a bunch of white people, which is unusual, I guess. Even though like Nelly, he's got like a big audience because he was like I told my friend really liked Nelly who was there, and he's a white guy, and he really wanted to go, and I was like, I don't know, I'm not really a big Nelly fan. I don't really know. He's just the guy that they play at the school dances.
Yeah,
like, that's what his music is.
It's not 2006 anymore.
Yeah, it's really he's the guy that they play at the school dances, and he played every school dance song, all of his hits. He played all. That's his only song. Those are his only songs. So, like every song that he played, I knew from just being alive in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
and it was interesting seeing the crowd because it was just like a lot of white folk and kind of like, let's just call them working class white folk. I don't want to say like poor because they weren't like poor. It was just like a lot of normies, who were like getting down to Nelly, and I was like, I was in 10th grade when this song came out. You know, and I was like,
what were the age range?
It was mostly older people.
Oh,
and when we were going to the different wineries that day, like everybody had asked, "Are you guys going to see Nelly tonight?" Or like, "Are you going to see Nelly tonight?" And it was like the thing to do in Paso, so like the whole town was there, and it was cool. It was definitely like a jog down memory lane where I was like, oh my God, I remember I was in 9th grade when this song came out and everybody was singing it. Blah, blah, blah. And I told my friend, I didn't realize Nelly was as big a deal. It's just the school dance song guy.
Yeah.
And
it's a wave too that's coming back.
That era?
That era of music. Like they're all like booking the concerts now. There's one
really?
That's all that like lineup. It was like the Ying Yang Twins.
Yang Twins,
stuff like that.
That thing I posted a few weeks ago about the bangers from the early 2000s where I was like, dude, I fucking remember all these songs. And they were like, everybody, it was like before internet. Well, we had internet, but it was before like Instagram and Facebook and everything. So people were just listening to music videos. And so like everybody knew the songs, you know, and it was just like, it's not like that anymore. But yeah, I guess they're coming back. And they're good songs. Like when I listen to them now, I'm like, oh, fuck, this is like, I'm not going to listen to it, you know, always, but this is like a good song, you know. So yeah, we got to see Nelly. It was interesting.
That'd be fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Be down.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, other than that, it's just you drink wine. That's all there is to do there is drink wine.
Beautiful.
It was fun. It was sweltering outside. So, and after like 30 glasses of wine, they all taste the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's be real.
Yeah, they do.
Be real, people. You know, like that April Ludgate thing. Where like, it's so true. It's like I have a okay palate. You know, I drink wine often, and like, you know, I'm not a somm or or anything, but I did work in a wine place for many years, so like I have an okay palate with wine. But it's like, you know, after a while, it's really just fruit juice. You know, boozy fruit juice.
Boozy.
And it was some of the people at these wineries were like, yeah, if you drink here all day, you're not gonna notice anything different about the wines. Like, you're right.
You're right.
So yeah, that's all I have to say about Paso, really.
Cool.
We should get into some topics, I think.
Let's do it.
So I want to start with this one. No, I don't want to support you.
Ads.
I have an ad blocker for a reason. Just a video of a dog and a shark playing together because you guys think I'm dark. So I like to lighten up a little bit. Look at these cute animals playing with each other.
Working together.
Yeah, this dog just happily following a shark, and I'm just imagining this baby shark getting a little too far out, and the dog chasing him, and the mom comes and eats it. So obviously the video.
It got dark.
Yeah. I mean, right? What person would let their dog philander with a shark? There we go. See, more concerned about the dog. So my lady, Mobius strip. So there's that. Should we talk about Lizzo right away? Because you have stuff about Lizzo.
It's amazing. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me what you know about Lizzo, because there's a bunch of stories. So I wasn't going to pull like 10 articles, but this just has a picture of Lizzo and a banana, so we'll use this one.
Okay. Oh wow.
So tell me what you know.
She must really like bananas.
Well, it was funny
But-
because she's eating banana here. I was like, that's the last thing I'd imagine Lizzo would be eating because she's a big lady.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Wait,
It's just like Lizzo
Yeah,
isn't eating
that's
bananas.
That's not on brand for you.
You know, I was expecting like a Salisbury steak maybe instead of a banana.
Quarter pounder.
Right. I mean,
Thank you.
that's kind of her brand as being heavy, right? That's
Big, yeah.
because all her backup dancers are heavy too,
Big.
and she had a TV show, right? We're just
Did
like
she?
find the fat. Yeah,
Find the fat.
that was what it was called, but it was like she wanted a crew. She had a name for it. I don't know of her dance crew, but it was like they're fat. That's the thing.
Wow.
But they can all dance really well.
Good
I
for
saw
them.
some of the stuff online. They actually can dance, but
Good for them.
so her brand is heavy,
Mm-hmm.
and she's eating banana, which is ironic. But tell me what you were gonna say.
She just has all these allegations against her now for misconduct
Yes.
by her production company,
Okay.
Big Girl Big Touring Inc. That's the
Okay.
brand.
Mm.
By her dance team captain. Among the claims included in the suit is that Lizzo pressured dancers into unwanted sexual situations, made statements that were perceived as thinly veiled comments about a dancer's weight gain, and put people through grueling rehearsals that led to one dancer soiling herself.
Damn, pissed.
Yikes.
Interesting. Weight gain, not weight loss. So
Yeah.
She wanted to not get too fat.
So how fat can I get, Lizzo? What's my limit?
Not fatter than her, I guess.
Oh, I guess.
She's got to, or maybe she has to be the.
She
Well,
has
I
to
don't
be
know.
the bigger one. The
I don't know,
biggest
dude.
girl. Biggest. I mean, you went to the fair. That's how. That's how you win at the fair, right?
Is that a thing?
Well, it is a thing for pigs.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh.
like the fattest pig wins.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's a real thing.
That's what I was getting at. I didn't want to
Yeah,
say.
you have, you raise pigs to get fat. There was when I was in high school. Do you know what FFA is?
Maybe
Do you
not.
do Future Farmers of America?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There was an FFA class at my school, and I don't know if this was true or not, but this was like everyone kind of talked about it. That one of their projects is that you get to raise a pig.
Oh,
That's like equivalent to like the final, I guess.
yeah.
And then you raise it, and at the end of the year, you get to eat it.
Oh,
Like
ooh.
they slaughter it. They don't slaughter it, but like the program gets it slaughtered for you, and then you get to eat it.
I don't know if I want that.
Wow.
Mm,
Well, I'm sure it tasted amazing, farm to table.
I bet it did. Yeah.
Yeah, but that sounded weird to me. That's
Yeah.
what I thought when I was at the fair and I saw all the pigs. I was like, these are all going to be killed, and they're going to be on my plate.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I don't mind eating meat. I just don't want to look at the animal.
Well, these
Yeah.
are like
Don't want to get to know them.
there were this huge pigs, and some of them were sleeping. You know, they're just like peaceful and oinking, and it's like you're going to be. Next week you're gone. I think.
bacon, dude.
Yeah, you succeeded in your task here. They fattened you up. You got a ribbon,
You got a ribbon.
and now you're
Good for
gonna
you.
gonna be pork chops. You know, I don't know. It's weird. But back to this fat pig. I'm just kidding.
I don't
I'm not
know.
kidding though. She is
It's kind of that
large.
thing where
That's her
like,
brand. Her brand is being
Yeah.
large.
it's like, I don't know. I'm not like she has fun music, but
This too. I don't think I know a single Lizzo song. I might know if they played a clip.
I love you, bitch. Do do do. That's
Nope.
one.
Is that a song?
Yeah, I know.
You don't know this song?
I love you, bitch.
Yeah.
No, I don't know that song. I'm sure I've heard in like an Instagram thing. Like, you know, they do
Yeah,
that.
her songs are popular online.
Yeah, I'm sure.
In a minute.
Oh, there it
That
is.
Oh yeah, I've heard that clip of that song. I've not
Yeah,
heard
there
that
you go.
entire song.
Same.
Yeah.
What Power Rangers
Looks like a
villain is she here?
I was gonna say, she looks like she's in a Sentai show. she just morphed and now she's like fat spider. Or,
The
I
rest
don't
of
know.
them are like, oh no, we need to join our Zords together.
All right, I don't want to get too much hate. We're making fun of fat
I
people,
know.
but you know, it brings me
Well.
to this next story: mating manatees. Which is funny because I was like, mating manatees. That sounds like the next TLC show about fat people, but they're trying to
Yeah.
find love. Like, oh, mating manatees.
So you should pitch that. Oh my god.
Now canceled so fast.
It's like Below Deck. The title is just mating manatees.
Yeah, but these
It's like,
fatties are these
more, please.
Breaking scales and breaking hearts.
Oh my God. Can you boo yourself?
That was great. That was a good one.
Anyway, these fatties are, I guess, mating, but people are. Let's watch. I don't want to watch this whole video because I don't want to see manatee sex. But there's people that are. They get calls about it. Or they're like worried, or they're just like, "What is this?" And then the sheriffs are like, "It's mating season for the manatees, so they're fucking in the water. Just leave them be."
Yeah. I'm alone.
Interesting that it made it a news story.
Wow.
That oh god,
at
look
them
at that
go.
one. That one, this one's face. Looks just like Lizzo.
Oh. You need to shave.
Yeah. Yeah. Just respect animals. They have sex too, and you know, 38-year-old
nature.
manatee named Hugh died in April after having too high intensity sex with his brother Buffett. What? He fucks his brother?
No.
I didn't get that far in the article.
Ew.
I don't want to talk about incest on the show,
Okay, yeah.
so we're gonna get out of this.
Sorry,
one.
manatees.
This is just Gen Zers aren't tipping, which I'm not surprised because they're the worst.
They have no money either.
Yeah, and they just overall suck. So, you saw that little girl in the Barbie movie?
Yeah.
She was the worst.
Yeah.
And then she all of a sudden got nice when she got to Barbie Land.
Yeah. Oh, just because you got nicer clothes.
There's pretty colors around. Now I'm a nice little girl. No, okay.
Want to help the Barbie? You were throwing that Barbie in the jumpsuit.
Yeah. She was so mean. God, I felt bad for Barbie when she got ripped apart by that little girl. I was like, Barbie, just fucking hit her.
Oh.
She's a little twerp.
Yeah, come on, Barbie. You're just you're plastic. You'll bounce
Yeah,
back.
yeah. You'll do some damage. Pop off one of your legs and whack her in the face with it. Okay, this is real life demon. God, fucking New York Post and their
that?
goddamn ads. So this guy, I mean, we've seen plenty of these people that modify their bodies
that's
insane, but this
scary.
guy looks like a demon.
Yeah.
Why do you want to do this to
What is he
yourself?
doing to
What's
like
he
that?
trying to impress?
Look at his arms.
What a cry for help.
Oof,
This guy's not okay.
must be single.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't do this, kids.
Yeah, please don't. Just
Have
go
you
to
ever-
therapy.
Yeah.
We're just gonna show this with no context. Just
You don't need Jesus.
This is an ad for BetterHelp.com.
With Kari Jobe playing on the
Yeah.
back.
Oh my god.
Ew. No. No
Yeah.
thanks.
What was I gonna say about this man?
It's 69.
Ugh.
'Cause how do you get a job like this?
How?
Unless you're self-employed.
The OnlyFans.
That's about
Yeah,
it.
he'd probably make a
He's an
killing.
OnlyFans
He'd probably
guy.
make a killing on OnlyFans.
Man. Yeah.
I've never encountered one of these freaks in the wild, but you see them online, and you're just like,
No, that grosses me out.
gotta
He
start.
has a wife,
Oh.
Victor, and his wife Gabriella. Guinness World Record for the most body modifications, and nearly 100 between them. Holy shit!
Oof.
Oh, so she's a freak too.
Ugh, no.
That's how it used to look before.
He's in the army?
It doesn't look zoom that way.
Oh yeah, you could see his face. But what
Just
the
a
hell?
normal guy with a gun.
Then Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Get help.
All right.
Oh,
Anyway.
look, there's his wife. You see the picture of him and his wife?
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, she's pretty scary too.
That's yikes.
Can't tell if it just had the faces. You couldn't tell that was a woman.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh,
Ugh, no.
carve a
Gross me
6
out.
in his head. Oh, okay, I'm getting out of this.
Yeah.
But this goes into to the next article: is that why people are becoming less attractive?
This is why you showed the.
Yeah. Well, I read this one first and thought it was kind of interesting, but then I had saw that one right after. I'm like, yep, it's right. People are getting less attractive.
Yeah.
No. But this is interesting because you see like these older photos, and he's like, oh, people look kind of they look older in high school. Like I've had this thing where I've looked at my dad's yearbook before.
Yeah.
I'm like, everyone looks so old compared to how I looked when I was in high school.
Mhm.
And then I'll look at my high school now too. I'm like, wow, y'all look so young.
We're
We're like babies.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. Just this is talking about the article says something to do with your mouth. Like the orthodontist was like made some. It has like a weird thing I don't want to talk
The
about. But
jaw?
yeah, it was like something to do with how we eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
'Cause I think
like-
it goes into the whole
Have you read this?
carnivore thing a little
Oh.
bit. Because our diet used to be We'd eat
Well,
meat and.
They show this unfortunate girl.
Oh no. Yeah, that's all jaw.
Yeah. But it talked about how the jaw, it's all a jaw thing. Oh, we saw that last week. Or a few weeks ago. It's all a jaw thing, but I was like, I don't know, because, so that's old. These are like 50s. Like, people like smoking and drinking like crazy back then.
I know, but their
so
diet was better.
it ages them. Was it
Yeah.
better though?
Yeah, their food wasn't killing them. It wasn't all processed like it is now.
I think this means that they, like what I was saying, they just looked older, but at a younger age. It's like, well, because they lived hard life. They lived rough lifestyles, so that ages you. About the partying and smoking and the drinking and sleeping with, secretaries and
All of them.
yeah, very Mad Men. Because on Mad Men, John Hamm's character, I think at the start is like 35 or something.
Yeah.
He looks like 45.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, dude. That's what 10 glasses of whiskey a day will do to you.
Jeez.
I only have 6. So I look fine. So yeah, I guess we're getting uglier.
Yikes. I think it is the diet though.
Maybe. Well, also
'Cause
too,
the processed food, and then think about how unhealthy people get.
yeah. And nowadays people are more hydrated too. We drink lot more water. Like old people drink. Like my grandma loves soda instead of water, and it's infuriating and disgusting. Like, you don't ever drink water? Like, I got a Coke. Like,
Coke too.
ugh. Yeah, that's the gross part. No, the soda just, instead of water is disgusting.
Sugar.
How
do they do that?
I don't know. Yeah, and skincare is a big thing nowadays, and sunblock is a big thing nowadays, and whatever. Okay. I have one more.
Let's get better looking. Let's just do it.
Yeah. So a Zodiac question.
Here we go.
I brought this back.
Oh my god.
So this one is: what ice cream flavor are you based on your Zodiac sign? So Clint, we'll start with you because you're usually the first one. Aries.
Ooh, cookies. That's my favorite kind.
So
There you go.
Cookies and cream. Aries fights to be first and will go to battle over the most noble or utterly inane of causes. True.
Yep.
Likewise, cookies and cream is a flavor embroiled in controversy and claims of first rights.
What?
I don't know what that means. South Dakota, whatever, invented the flavor. Sorry, 1979. Eddie's professional ice cream tester, John. This is not a history lesson. I don't care. Sounds like a case of too many dicks on the dance floor.
What?
And spoons in the bowl. So basically, they're fighting over it. It doesn't say you anything about your personality other than that first line. Yeah, but you do like cookies and cream.
I love it. Yeah.
That's because of the stars.
The stars. They knew.
They knew.
They knew.
Back to the OG days when rich Romans would eat honey-covered ice cream. Okay, whatever. That's stupid.
From Vesuvius. Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, Caesar, you're Gemini.
Spumoni.
Spumoni.
Why? Terminally indecisive, more than a little nutty, and statistically speaking, is pretty into threesomes, making the trifecta pistachio, cherry, and chocolate.
What?
That it with fruits, nuts, and utterly apt for their air sign. Wow.
Caesar likes a threesome.
You're into it. That's what the stars say.
Are you into threesomes?
Let's talk about something different.
All right. Hey, the door's closed. And it's not like this is going to go online or anything. It's not like your wife listens to the show.
No, she does.
I know. She's one of our viewers. Okay, Leo, mint chocolate chip.
Mint.
Not my favorite.
Oh.
Winning sits atop the hierarchy of needs for a Leo, and mint chocolate chip was born of competition.
Oh.
Why are ours history lessons and you have threesomes?
I know. Mine was only cool when.
Yeah. Damn it.
In 1973, British culinary student Marilyn Ricketts conceived of the flavor and entered it into a contest. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Leo is the most regal sign in the Zodiac, and it tracks that this flavor was designed for a royal member of the Lion Pride.
Ooh.
I don't like a mint chocolate chip. I'll say that.
What's your favorite?
What's the one with I like Rocky Road.
He didn't know the name of his favorite ice cream.
I don't eat ice cream. You know that about me. I don't eat.
That describes him completely.
I don't eat sweets.
I know.
I like
Road?
Rocky Road or the
Pretty good.
it's called cookie dough.
Yeah,
There's
cookie
the
dough.
chunks of cookie dough in it, and I just like it for the cookie dough.
Mhm.
I just fish out the cookie dough and then leave the rest.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like the fiend that I am. So I don't have anything else.
That's good. We're at.
Do you have anything
58
else? Yeah, we're at the
58 minute mark,
time.
so we're good.
Yeah, that's it. That'll be our episode
That's it.
today. Then.
Aliens are
Episode
real.
6. Oh yeah, we can talk about aliens.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're actually real,
Yeah.
and nobody cares.
And no one cares.
That's why it's an afterthought on this podcast.
That's the last part.
Perfectly. Like, oh yeah, aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares?
Just another theme the normies were right about.
The
And we just didn't
aliens.
listen to them.
We just locked them up instead. Stole their phones.
Yeah.
Deleted all their footage.
We said you're crazy.
You're crazy.
Any more than us.
They're probably friendly though, like what I said last
Yeah.
time. They're just hanging out. They're not going to abduct us. They would have done it already, right?
It would have
if
happened.
they're here.
Yeah.
They would have done. They would have
Yeah.
pulled some shit if they wanted to.
We're just chilling.
Probably just chilling, just hanging out.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
hey, can we watch Barbie too?
We're like, well, if you like it, yes.
Well, watch Oppenheimer first. 'Cause that's what we're gonna do to you if you try to fuck with us. Okay, we'll call it there.
good, yeah.
Episode 60.
Beautiful.
Thank you for being here. Caesar, let's get your huge resume, please.
All right. You can follow me at I am Caesar Rod. That's my personal one. You can follow my podcast service at Rodriguez Podcast. Hit me up if you'd like me to do a podcast for you. I'm looking for new clients. Some of the people I was working with canceled their shows. So
Fuckers,
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
them all.
Trash.
Yeah, they can't keep up with this. They're losers. They're lazy. They're weak.
Don't be weak.
Don't be weak.
sad.
Don't be weak.
And
What's the name
then-
of their show? Let's. I'm just kidding.
Run them through the streets.
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks from now, like, hey Caesar, we decided to take a little break. You guys.
That won't be us.
And then you can hit me up. You can also follow the show that I do with my wife, Carla, and Caesar's Modern Life. I just have to post the episode and it's ready to go. I just need to post the new podcast, but it's coming.
It's got to post.
Nice.
Gets real modern on that show, I hear.
It does.
Modern.
Clint.
At the _Clint show.
Okay.
Here we go. We're still getting it. The
Are
year,
we? Are we
year's
still
like
getting it?
halfway done. We're
It's
just-
over halfway
it's
now.
over halfway now. Yeah.
We're in August. We're in my birthday month.
Here we go. Birthday
It's
month.
Leo season.
Yeah.
I'm about to get real petty. No, I'm just kidding. No, you thought I popped off before. I'll pop
He
off
hasn't-
now.
he hasn't
You
begun.
haven't seen it yet. Yeah, if I really
Or-
wanted to talk about Barbie, we really would have talked about Barbie. So yeah, that's it. Uncle Marcus on everything, 2 underscores. The 30s pod and everything. Thank you for going to the YouTube.
Thanks,
Those numbers
guys.
are going up.
I saw that. The subscribers is up.
Yeah.
Like
You
a-
guys have
Views.
over 100 something. So.
yeah.
Yeah, views are going up, so thank you.
Wow. Thanks, fam.
Even if it's the hate watch, I love a hate watch.
Yeah. Please hate watch.
I love a hate watch.
Ugh.
I love getting made fun of. I love having shit talk to me. So please. But yeah, thank you for being here, everybody. We'll see you again next time.
Later.
Bye.